they choose who leaves the hothouse.
Hi, we just turned up the heat in the hothouse. Welcome to the second part of the elimination special. Last night, one couple's dreams of being millionaires ended, and pretty soon, one more couple will be laid off, and they too will ride the elimination boat. The alliance was firm, but the question now is, have the couples planned ahead?
The hothouse. Hothouse.
Last night on the hothouse.
Well, I suppose I'm thinking what a few other people here are thinking. Siobhan.
Only just escaping elimination last week, it's not surprising the sisters were set firmly in the group's sights again.
I'm voting for Siobhan.
My vote tonight is going to Jacinta.
My vote goes to Siobhan.
It's the same.
My vote is for Siobhan.
That's for Siobhan.
Some people seemed a little blasé in the knowledge they were voting along party lines.
The other day when they brought in some white sneakers, you put on black socks with it. And that just shouldn't happen. I don't blame you, I blame your parents.
For those pulling the strings behind the scenes, things were all going to plan.
Siobhan and Jacinta, it's time to leave the hothouse. You've been laid off. But what happens when there's no time to collude? What happens when there's no time to scheme? And what happens when there's no time to get the new game plan from the boss? There's nothing like a surprise elimination to flush out the alliances, and the party lines are beginning to get blurred.
I'll be completely honest with you, I do not know who the alliances are. I know that there's a group of people voting together and I don't know who they are. I'm not privy to it.
I believe there's an alliance with Simon.
So as far as I'm concerned, I'm out of the alliance and probably means I'm going to go next.
Probably you have to be careful who you speak to.
We'll bounce ideas off other couples. If you want to call that an alliance, then it probably is. I mean, definitely we're looking out for each other's interests.
I trust Amy and Christian because I've become quite good friends with Amy, and I just don't think she's got a dinner to lie or be deceitful or anything.
Someone asked me, who do you think you've been voting for? Like, I'll talk to them about who I'm voting for, but I'll never push it onto them.
I was speaking to Amy and she told me that she was voting one way, and eventually she swung around and voted the person I bonded with most off.
I don't know too much about what happened with Amy and Trudy, other than I think Trudy wasn't being completely honest, which is why Amy got her back up.
All we know is, Amy and Christian are the pullers on that side, and they've broken our alliance up.
I do trust her to an extent, but I don't think you can trust really anyone in the house fully.
If they see me as a threat, then I actually take that as a compliment.
She started the alliance. She was involved with it at the beginning.
It is a competition. At the end of the day, you don't know who to trust and who to believe.
I don't think I can trust any of them, to tell you the truth.
Coming up, it's our double elimination, but some couples are taking it more seriously than others.
It means the world to me, and obviously he thinks it's a joke, so that's why I voted for Phil.
The hothouse.
I can't believe so much has been done in a week.
Yeah. Well, this is the front door. So you come in here and just over to the right is the garage. So if you'd driven your car in there, you'd be able to enter the house through there. Yeah. We're stuck in here. We don't really know what's going on. Tell us what's happening with the interest rates.
They did have a meeting on interest rates, and it's good news. No
Gone
increase.
down?
No, not.
That's good news.
It's not that good news, but no, interest rates are low. And
that's good.
That's
the Reserve Bank elected not to increase rates, and I think the good thing is I think we'll see most of this year without further increases, or maybe 0.25%, but wouldn't surprise me if interest rates
don't go up.
Of course, interest rates won't mean a thing to Simon and Jules if they win the house. Week 2 has been big. The more they build, the more they want it for themselves. After completing the frame, our contestants moved that much closer to putting on the roof. But first, Pete's media room had to go through some dramatic changes.
If I win this house, I'll be putting this thing straight back in here. So they're probably wasting their time, because if I win it, I'm putting it straight back in, believe me.
Fill in the gaps as you go. And rest it over.
And the pavilion pool became a little more like home.
And that might need to go down a little bit.
Meanwhile, our weekend warriors have received designs for a project that was, at first glance, a bit of a mystery.
Put it on top.
Yes, a puppy. He can't get out, can he? We'll get the sight
He can't breathe either, but you know, it doesn't matter.
They were to learn that after voting off the sisters, what they had built was a trap.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you that tonight's activities have only just begun. Today, you were given a do-it-yourself project. You were, in fact, building a new voting booth. So, you're going to place another vote tonight. One by one, you will leave this room and you will log another vote onto the computer.
There's no time to collude. How will they work out who votes for who?
I think we'll vote differently. I really enjoy having someone else in the house that has a family.
Trudy.
I don't know whether to vote people that have voted me or... You know, I'm still not willing to screw someone over for $2 million. So I look at this thing and I go, there's no one here I want to vote. The girls are gone and Trudy and Bo are left. I really think that Tina and Peter really do want to win the house, and they really do want to try and win the house.
I voted for Trudy because it's either her going or me going. So I could give her my vote. Hopefully she gets one more than I do, and she's going home, not me.
I'm serious about this game, and I think he's not serious about it, and it means the world to me, and obviously he thinks it's a joke.
At this moment, the contestants are waiting to reveal face to face who will be next to leave the hothouse. Let's see if the alliances can stand the heat.
Coming up, couples go into the firing line.
It is not good enough.
You don't know how hard it is for me to vote.
There's no way I'll cast a vote against you tonight.
Now back to the arena. And with our numbers down to 12 couples, it's time for Erica to lay down the law.
The circle is getting smaller. The odds are getting better. When will you be this close to $2 million ever again in your life? This is a competition. There are rules. It is not good enough to give the reason of your socks do not match your shoes. It is not fair for somebody to miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime for that kind of excuse. The reason needs to be genuine. Christian, will you stand up, please?
I voted for Trudy. We have a lot of work coming up over the next couple of weeks, and as far as how much you can contribute, I'm not too sure. I'm sorry.
No worries. Amy?
Trudes, just everything that's happened last week, and I think you can take it.
James?
I chose Trudy again, and I had to follow up my previous decision, show that I wasn't genuine about my reasons initially.
I'm going with my initial vote, which was for Pete. It's purely only because of the fact that I haven't gotten to know you yet.
Have you tried to get to know me?
I have to a certain extent, I guess, but I mean, like, you have to get to know me as well, so I think it goes both ways.
Okay.
My vote is for Amy. From what I saw, I feel that you contribute less than other girls in the group.
This time round I voted for Phil. I'm 100% passionate about this house and this project, and I feel very honoured to be here, and the last vote that you cast could have meant someone staying or going, so next time you'll just have to think about where you cast your vote.
Matt?
I just stick with my guns with Tina.
Tina, sorry, I voted for you again. Tina?
There's bonds formed, and unfortunately haven't really had a chance to form one with you.
I decided to vote for Truth. So you don't pull your weight as much as some other people in the group. I feel that often you're involved in the controversy here at the hot house, and that's my reasons. No worries, sorry about it.
Basically, I voted for Tina. The only reason I did is this is a game. And at this stage, I think it's basically between us and you for who goes. That's what I went with. Sorry, guys.
Trudy, are you unhappy?
It's all been a bit too much for me. I haven't been able to cope very well, and I think it's because, as much as Bo thinks it's a game, I find it really heart-wrenching, and I guess that's why I'm standing here today. I didn't know what to do, and I just thought what Bo would do. And I know he would tell me to vote Pete. And you don't know how hard it is for me to vote for you.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, mate.
I voted you onto the show, and I really wanted to give you guys a big chance this week to get to know everyone. And I love you dearly, and I'm really, really sorry.
I vote for Pete.
That was out of the blue, mate.
I would never have voted for you if you were here since the start. It's just, yeah, we haven't bonded.
Haven't what, sorry?
I've bonded with everyone else, and, you know.
You haven't bonded with me?
No, I've bonded with you, but not as much from the start with everyone else. So that was it.
Oh, okay.
Brett?
Before I cast my vote, I just want to say to you guys that you're the most beautiful people. Me and Jeff voted you on because you were genuine, you were raw, and you were honest. And everything that is beautiful about people came from Adelaide, from you guys, okay? Trude, just respect your friends and the new friends that you have, because they're the most important things that you can have in life.
Yeah, I do.
Thanks.
Very, very difficult. Trudy, just basically instigating the gossip and everything that happened.
Pete, would you like to stand up? Who are you voting for?
I wish I had voted for Phil. I just think you made a mockery tonight of the excuse you picked. I think your gameplay and all that maybe might end up biting you on the butt, mate. You'll probably be out of here yourself soon. But I've voted for Trudy. Only the reason is
Same.
because either me or you are going home tonight, love.
Yeah, no worries, hun.
It was hard to do, mate, but
Yep.
you know, it's either you or me going home.
And I agree with Brett. I reckon you're a champion.
Thanks, mate.
Stand up. Darling, it's either you or me, and, you know, hey, you've got something wicked on the outside, and so have I, so, you know.
Hey, I'm glad you guys voted us seriously. It takes the heat off me.
Okay, at the moment, we're sitting at a draw, yet again. Beau and Trudy, Pete and Tina. One couple will be going home.
Coming up, there are 3 couples still left to vote. Who will go?
I hate this so much.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm still going to go with my gut instinct.
With the vote deadlocked, for one of these couples, the dream will soon be slipping through their fingers.
Definitely won't be needing that room, the kids' room. Because we won't be having kids for ages, hey, honey?
I don't know. I always keep asking you.
Well, I hope that you have them then, because I'm not.
Because our children are basically at the age where soon they'll be becoming teenagers. They've got a quick escape through the front door. If not, they can go straight through their windows.
The walk-in robes aren't big enough for me. I need something bigger than that, but that's all right. I'll just take half of yours as well, Beau.
Cool. Indeed, I want it nice and dark and intimate in here. And I might even get a curtain across there to pull it, you know, what they do.
Look like you're in a
You know,
big
like
cinema.
pull the screen down, open up the screen, and might even have a little popcorn machine happening in the corner there.
I'm still going to go with my gut instinct, and I voted for Tina, purely for the fact that, in life you warm to people that you have something in common with, and I obviously don't have anything in common with you at the moment, Tina, so that's my votes there.
I hate this so much, but Pete, sorry, mate. Just, yeah. You have to vote someone, hey? I don't have anything against you, but you have to vote someone off.
I'm a 14th couple.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
That's cool, man. I've seen it coming anyway.
I voted for Tina. Honestly, I've warmed to all these people more than I warmed to you, Tina. I'm sorry for that, so.
Pete, I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, Pete. Good luck to you both.
Teens, honey. I'm so sorry for that connectedness.
Pete and Tina, please stand up. You've been laid off.
Yeah, it was just a bit hard, just because, you know, they didn't even give us a chance. But hey, we're going home to our children, so.
We've gone through hell to get into this van. Just the excuses they use are just lame. I just wouldn't buy them. I had legit reasons, mate. I've had a legit reason all the way through, and these people ain't worth on.
Hey, we're not just the 14th couple. We're here for the same dream they are, so, and that dream is now out the door.
It's a shame. See ya. See you later. Mwah.
We lose the house, we're going home, and we've been betrayed by people that we thought did actually have a care for us. And actually now we go home and say, well, we've been out, we've been partying for the last 2 weeks, whatever, a week and a half, and there's no house. And we're back in the same old.
Well, it's been a tough 24 hours for our couples. 2 eliminations back to back, 2 more empty caravans, and 2 more reasons for those left remaining to be smiling. For Pete and Tina, it's back to South Australia. But one thing's for sure, they are leaving behind them a game that is well and truly on. How are you feeling about this lot? These hecklers over here.
I'm dying to get to them, actually. I've had my first flight yesterday, and I'm not really keen on flying back too soon. I need to get over. I'm planning and scheming how I'm going to get in and impress them.
I'll live here forever.
Petey!
Well,
I'll just give you a iron now.
Skeleton wallpaper happening around the outside. If I win this house, I'll be putting this thing straight back in here.
Cheers! Get right, the cook.
It's just a recipe for someone lewd, crude and tattooed.
Now put your hands together for Pete!
Hi guys, Aussie John here. I'm sorry to be seeing you going home so soon, but being the 14th couple was always going to be a challenge. But congratulations on being great contestants. So you don't go home empty-handed. Aussie is pleased to give you $10,000. You can use the money for whatever you want. Why not use it to help you get your own hothouse? And to further help you beat the elimination stress, Tourism Queensland is sending you and the kids to Brisbane for 3 nights, then 2 nights on North Stradbroke Island at the Whale Watch Ocean Beach Resort, where sun, sand and surf is on the menu every day. Thanks again for being part of the Hothouse, and good luck in the future.
Tomorrow night on the Hothouse.
I voted for Trudy both times.
Trudy scraped through another elimination with the second highest vote. But now the knives are out.
I don't think she puts in anywhere near the amount of effort as everyone else does. Work ethic's down the drain, pretty much.
You just have to vote for someone and hope to God they don't take it too personally.
You're going to win.
Expecting to win.
Look out.
The Hothouse is filmed at Pacific